I know Liz, Joe, and Gareth definitely have spots online where they're selling merchandise besides comics. And one of the things about comics, it's a very low profit margin area for actually selling books. So where's the value in creating kind of like a stylistic brand that you could attach to higher profit margin items like prints and t-shirts and things like that? Is this something that's kind of building for you? Is it just kind of a fun little thing you do on the side? How does your extracurricular product sales figure into what you do?
Just a little extra money. It's extra bar money. Yeah, I mean, for a little while I was really like advertising my Etsy store and trying to make a lot of sales, and now it's just sort of when something comes in, it's like, ooh, extra $20. So it's not something I really pursue, but it's pretty on the side.
I think it's important for any artist to think in terms of themselves as a brand, and that you're creating intellectual property that can become any kind of product. On the other hand, developing all those different directions takes time, and so what I usually find is that I put out a few little things that are ancillary to my books, but I want to spend most of my time doing the next book, so I don't go crazy with that stuff. But you can, there's lots of ways to make money, and if your book becomes popular, people are going to want your t-shirts and your prints and all that other stuff, and it's good to be thinking in terms of designing those things and all that.
I think it can be hard or distasteful for people coming from an arts background to think about business, to think about their hard work and their artistic vision in businessy terms like branding and product and things like that. But if this is what you're trying to do, then you better get serious about it and really think about it in terms of business. It's just a different partition. So when you sit down at your desk, it's art, but when you are setting up online stores and when you are going out courting publishers and courting retailers, it's a business. They want to know products and they want to know numbers, and it's important to be literate in that because you don't want to get screwed and you want to succeed, and that's the language of that industry. So it certainly doesn't hurt to learn it.
I'd also just say that it's not always books are small. I mean, books are a small profit margin, but like a t-shirt costs $6 or $7 to print. I mean, like everything has a smaller profit margin than you want it to. And so if you can move a lot of books, that may be more valuable to you than moving a small number of prints.
Okay, so, and just one more time I'd like to say, if you're interested as a fine arts background or just more on the artist side of things, of helping to develop yourself as a business person, there's an organization I'd like to recommend called the Graphic Artist Guild. But